Yes, what's next is complicated, complicated.
Yo, what's good? Back at it again. As always, your boy Dex.
JacobiJones in the house.
Your boy Alexander Benedict.
Miss Nice Nasty.
Thank you for joining us again. Some of you might notice a little change. Unfortunately, we're going to be saying goodbye to our friend Queen Esther, the Queen of Complicated Discord. She had some personal issues she needed to take care of, so she's taking a bit of a break. So now we have Miss Nice Nasty, who's going to be filling in. You know, and I feel like she's going to be a very, 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 very good fit. So, you know, let's welcome her to the show.
Welcome.
Thank y'all.
So let's go ahead and let's go jump into it right after this. Yo, what's good? I want to take a few minutes to tell you guys about our sponsors at Alexander Benedict Clothing. Recently, I received a gift from the sponsors, and let me tell you, when I opened the box, I was impressed. I mean, these shoes look amazing. But when I felt that Italian leather caress my feet, I was in love. So much so that I got myself another pair, and I got my old lady a pair. Look, we all like to look and feel good. So why not treat yourself to a pair of handcrafted Italian leather made-to-order shoes? Best of all, they're affordable. You can't beat that. So why not treat yourself to a pair? Or three. Alexander Benedict, your new favorite designer. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. We're going to go start today's show off with the Audacity. I'm going to go ahead and share this with everyone just so we're all aware.
And
now,
just so people know, he didn't show none of us this. This is like a first experience for all of us right now.
None of them have context. Keep in mind, listen, this video has no audio. None at all, okay?
Okay.
So after we watch everything,
I'm afraid this is some softcore porn. Steal your girl.
I knew it was booty.
He cute.
look at that cute relationship, right?
Oh.
So for those listening and not watching, it was a video with this guy carrying a girl. She is straddling him through the club, and another gentleman comes up and taps her on the back and walks away with her. Come to find out that that's his girlfriend who was sitting on another dude's lap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow.
Thoughts?
I don't think it was that. I don't think that it was that of the audacity-ness. I thought you was gonna come with some heat, Dex. I was just like, see, look at this.
See, you're not looking at it in the right perspective. That man went to the club with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend is pretty much here fucking another dude in the club.
No, see, that's the problem. You're looking at it from the wrong perspective.
Because they're joined at the hips. That's
right,
the reason why.
so she was dancing with another man.
She wasn't dancing. She was straddled, knees up, legs wrapped around his waist.
He was about to walk out of the club with her. She's about to go and get that big dick.
Exactly.
She about to ride that baloney pony.
You know, the thing is though, like I mean, I would have definitely went up to my girlfriend and been like, bitch, what you doing? Let's go, get down. I ain't playing with you. But I don't think it's like because for me, the whole thing is I really just see her dancing with another man. And I wouldn't have like left the club or anything. I wouldn't have been embarrassed. I wouldn't have been pissed. I would have been like, bitch, get off him. Stop playing with me.
That's the thing. She wasn't dancing.
She wasn't dancing.
To me, they were dancing.
She had
that's how you dance.
Yeah, she had her legs wrapped around him, and he was walking towards the door with her.
Exactly.
No, I think he was just walking in circles, playing around. I mean, and no harm to him. He didn't know she had a man.
He didn't care she had a man. You didn't know. He was like,
maybe
look
he
at this.
Did. See, you know what? As a recovering hoe, I will tell you right now, I used to not care, but now I do care. I used to be like, well, you in a relationship, that's not my problem. Let's go. But now I'm just like, see, no, karma is real.
Yes,
Get away from me and go home to your man.
You know what? I wouldn't have said anything honest. So like I'm shocked by it, but then again, not if I was in that position, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just left it alone. Honestly,
As
I
the
wouldn't have. I'm
boyfriend.
just not that person.
As the boyfriend, you would have been like, have fun, bitch.
Yeah, that's just what it is. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, you also
wouldn't-
are polyamorous.
True.
But even if you're polyamorous, that's still disrespectful. She just decided to
No, because
Nah, I gotta side with Dex on this one.
she's aware that they engage in activities without each other. So I mean, it's kind of like not a
No,
big
because
deal.
in polyamory, it's discussed prior to engaging these
It's
activities.
consent. It's consent.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually Googled
with
these
consent,
things.
correct? Yeah.
Polyamorous and is the difference is consent. Yeah.
I would have observed to see what would have happened. I wouldn't have just tapped. I would have waited a little bit longer. I don't think I would have intervened. I unless I knew that she was like drunk. Maybe she was drunk, not thinking clearly. I would be, but it's kind of iffy. I can't really say.
Here, I would have thrown that whole bitch in the garbage. That'd have been it.
Oh yeah,
How
I
you
would.
roll?
Yo, nah, Dex, you want part with it? I'd have been like, yo, she for the streets, bro. Like,
She for the
Dang.
street. I was thinking that too a little bit. She for the streets. So
Yeah, she for the streets. She for the streets.
Let her-
Now,
It's
Maybe
funny
she
because, like,
confused him like for her boyfriend.
no,
I'm gonna be
that
real
looked
with you.
nothing like her boyfriend. That dude was all kinds of Hispanic and big and bold and mean.
yeah, I'm gonna be
Dude.
real with you. Like, I watched that video and I got like triggered. Like, it reminded me of like Fort Hood. in
Trigger.
2004.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Like,
dang.
You could take your
PTSD.
girl with you to the club. Like, dudes would hit all your girl in front of you. I'm like, nah, I don't want them problems because then I got to
But I
scrap.
mean, this is the thing, though. I think way back when we had about what you just said, Pete. We had a conversation about like something about to do with cheating along the lines, and I made the point of like I wouldn't do it. You want to be with someone who doesn't want to cheat on you because they care about hurting you. So I mean, if you take your girl to the club and she end up leaving with another dude, you dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
she for the streets, literally.
Yeah, yeah.
He's taking her there. He's
That's what
taking
I
her
said.
there.
I'd have threw that whole bitch in the garbage. Like, you know what? Time to get a new one. I did a fadeaway jumper.
Alley hoop.
Let me go get me a new one. Look,
Well, the audacity of her.
exactly.
Yeah.
She had some.
He
more-
kinda
and
was, yeah.
You know the part that kind of caught me off guard. He was just like, "Hey man, that's my girl. Come on, Susie. Let's go over here." Me?
Yeah.
God.
And also,
I
too,
mean, I think he handled it appropriately.
Nope.
She is a grown ass woman. He can't control
Nope.
what he's supposed to do. Walk up and bitch slap her and be like, "What the fuck you doing,
oh
bitch?"
Lord.
You know what I mean?
But-
Like he can't. He didn't need to get aggressive. He didn't need to get upset.
He didn't.
needs to be
He
like,
wasn't.
Stop what you're doing and come over here with me.
He put
Because
his
you know
hand
I got.
around her
You know
and he
you want
walked
this
off into
800
the
credit
night.
score dick in you later tonight. You can leave with him if you want to and let him fuck your credit up, bitch. But you need to. You know what I mean?
Listen, his body language even said that he cared, because if you looked, he kind of just pat her on her back, like, it's okay, I'm here now. You're in good hands. Did you guys catch that with the body
I
language?
did.
Yeah.
The only thing
No,
he
I
saved
did
her
not
from
catch
is
that.
getting
Yeah, he
split in
did.
half. That's all
So
that
he,
was. He said it.
he used to her. He used to her getting out the cage and running through the streets a little bit. Yeah, he used to.
Listen,
Did I not say she's for the streets?
Oh Lord. All right. I'm gonna give that to you, Pete and Dex. I'm gonna give that to y'all. I'm gonna give it to you.
I mean, listen, you have no other choice because she was about to give it to that other guy until her boyfriend decided to play Captain Save-A-Ho.
We saw 41 seconds. Okay. We don't know what transpired
That's
before
true.
or after.
I needed to
That's
see.
true. That's
Imagine,
true.
41
imagine you walk into a club and your husband's sitting on some
And
dude's lap.
maybe he was just dancing on some chick and she said, "Okay, all right, you do that." And then next thing he knows, she doing the do-si-do.
We only saw 41 seconds.
Let me ask you a question. 41 seconds is plenty. Imagine you walk into a club one day and you see your husband straddling some dude like that, and he's carrying your husband. Would you be like, "Hey, let me get some context"? How would you react to that?
I'm not irrational, or I don't just jump. Like, I'm not a
Thank
frog. You know what I mean? I just don't.
I'm irrational as fuck.
Exactly.
I know you are, Pete. You and Dex, y'all on a whole different.
Okay, I feel like you're attacking me, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna square this away. It's not about irrational. It is a very, very rational response to act crazy when you are being disrespected.
You only know
very
41 You only know 41 seconds of what you're calling disrespect.
Hey, a lot can transpire in 41 seconds.
Listen, anything more than 0 seconds of disrespect is still disrespect.
Ooh, my neck hurt. Actually, no, you're right though, because I watched this TV series called 7 Seconds, and it was about how a murder happened in 7 seconds. So
Shit
41 seconds, you can kill a lot of people.
Shit can go down in seconds.
And hold on a second. And we don't know. He could have been a half a minute man. 41 seconds could have been all he needed.
I know y'all seen American
I mean,
Pie.
I'm not gonna lie though. That dude with the beard was fine.
In 5 minutes.
Anyway, look, I feel like what she did was a perfect example of our first topic in the lineup. I think she kind of self-sabotaged her relationship. Now, I don't know if she decided she wanted to jump on some dude's meat in front of her boyfriend just to be petty. I don't know if she was too drunk and made a stupid mistake, which, again, people do from time to time. But regardless, the end result is still the same. When they go home, he going to be sitting here like, God damn it, Karen, you embarrassed me in front of Bob and Susan. This is some bullshit. You made me look like a fool. My opinion.
I don't think that she jumped on some dude's dick. I just know that's not what I saw.
He was literally sitting on his penis.
That's not what I saw.
In the vertical position, basically.
Listen, Jacobi,
maybe I'm just envious because I want to be her.
Exactly. Listen. When a hoe sees a hoe hoeing, it's normal. It's not being anything weird.
How dare you?
In fact, that's a
He's
really
a recovering
good
hoe. He just said that. He's a recovering hoe.
Well, he recovered from yesterday?
Thank you. PTSD.
What you recovered from yesterday?
Ooh. I'm
just saying.
Look, I have been, ever since that last gas station run by, I have really not been doing anything. Like I'm focused on complicated Discord.
Yes.
But straight up though, I get where you're coming from, but I didn't see nothing too wrong for that. As far as like self-sabotaging a relationship, like I have done that. Y'all already know how I set that dude up at the airport and I was gone and y'all, you know.
Well, when you did it, was it
I guess that was revenge.
Was it subconsciously or did you just do it I don't want to be in this, so I'm gonna break.
So that particular situation was revenge. It wasn't really self-sabotage, but I will admit there have been 2 or 3 men in my life that were really into me and I was really into them. It's just that I was unconsciously broken from some things and I messed up the relationship and they tried to be like, Jacobi, blah, 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 blah. I'm concerned. And I'll be like, stop trying to control me. You don't know me. Leave me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. But really, I should have stepped back and like got outside of my young 22, 23-year-old, I know everything, you don't know me attitude and been like, this person clearly cares about me and I'm making some mistakes that can be, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
So I have self-sabotaged unconsciously relationships before.
I'm glad you said that, the unconsciously part, because it does play a factor.
And I regret it too. It does play a factor because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, I have definitely been guilty of doing that myself too. And with age and maturity, experience, you get better because you acknowledge, well, I want to say when you notice that you're ready for a shift in your life, that's when you stop self-sabotaging. You analyze why you had these failures in the past, and then you move on and then you make those corrections. It took some time. It took failed marriages. It took me just stopping to question my actions. And like, okay, what did I get out of all of this? You know what I mean? But I will say every self-sabotage that I did, it led me to where I'm at now. And I'm fucking happy as hell. So I'm good. I'm good with all of that.
Amen.
So, yeah.
I mean, I guess it also depends on the kind of sabotage you're doing. I very constantly self-sabotage relationships when I kind of want to get out of it. And then you got that one person who will forgive everything. And you're like, God damn, bitch, what do I need to do?
Well, I mean, you have 16 children, Dex. So, I mean, I'm sure there's some
Are you jealous you don't got one of them, Jacobi? Mind your business.
I'm sure out of those 16, there has to be one that you unconsciously.
Listen. I'm saying I have sabotage relationships where it's just kind of like I'm trying to get out of this, and you're not like I didn't call you for a week. I ghosted you for 2. Like, come on, you got to be like, break up with me, leave. Like, Jesus Christ.
I have encountered that before, and that is the most annoying thing ever. And I start being rude, like hella rude, hella abrasive, and still it's kind of like the person just won't drop it, won't. And finally, I just have to say, look, this is not working out. Like, it is not, because I got tired of being forgiven. Like how long are we going to drag this out?
Right.
And this person making excuse for my behavior when really I'm being a bitch for no reason because I don't want to be with this person. So, but this was years ago. I'm so much mature, like more mature now. This is like years ago.
I love how you ever hit it. This was years ago. So yeah, this is.
Have you ever hit it with it's not you, it's me?
Oh, I have. I definitely have.
Yeah. But the truth of the matter was, I was telling the truth. It was me. I had this one dude I was seeing, and I didn't like him. I found the first reason to not like him, which was anyway. And I didn't know how to tell him that I didn't want to do this anymore. So I just started trying to do things that annoy him, hoping he'd get rid of me. And it wasn't fucking working. And it worked, though. It took about a month. Because I would get really wasted. He'd want to see me, and I'd be like, oh, I'm busy. And then later that night, I'd be drunk as fuck and be like, come give me a ride home. And then after about a month of that shit, he's like, I'm not your taxi. And I was just like, I know what you want me to say. Break up with me, motherfucker. I've been waiting 30 days.
Jacobi was like, oh my God, is this it? Is it? Oh my God, it's about to happen.
Like, nope, he calls the next day.
But you know what? I was just being a coward. I should have just been straight up. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes
that's good you acknowledge that.
But just like I'd be like I said, when I've sabotaged things, like straight out, it's because I've tried to break up, and it's kind of like, yo, this ain't working. We could fix it. I mean, no, we can't. We could try. Don't just give up. But I don't want to try. But you know what? Then this is for no. You know what? I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. And it's like, no, don't call me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have somebody else over here. You're gonna fuck that up. Don't call me.
And you know, it's beautiful you said that, because you know, in a relationship, regardless of how many people are in it, every person in the relationship has to want to be in the relationship. So if you already checked out, like that relationship's over.
Right. I've been there before, and I didn't recognize it, and I was a bit of a loser for a while. Like, no, let's fix it. And he had already checked out, and I didn't acknowledge it, and it was so pitiful. Poor Jacobi. Now,
hold on. I've been the other guy. I've been the guy trying to fix the relationship, and it took me longer than expected to be like, yo, she checked out. Like,
yeah, me too.
You know what? I was once the other guy. I was the guy on the other end of the toxic relationship. I was like, so he won't leave? He still won't leave? Damn.
Which failed baby mama was this?
What?
Wait. What? Say that again, Dex?
Yes, I have been the professional side nigga before. I'm like, he still won't leave. God, I don't know what you want me to do. Do I need to like leave a
Should I
condom
show up
or something? What the hell? Like, Jesus, he's not getting the picture.
Look, there's this meme that I saw the other day that this guy posted, and he said, when I'm ready to break up with my girlfriends, I always leave my phone unlocked and I let Jesus do its own thing. So if she goes through the phone, honey, that is on her. Okay?
That is females, smooth.
They love looking through some shit. They just love. I don't do that because like I just don't. You know, I just don't have time for it. I know my husband's password. I know Sharika's password, but we don't go through each other's phones. Like it's just, you know, it's not because we're like we want so much privacy, but if you trust someone, why are you going through their phone? So
say that again. Say that again.
If you trust somebody, why are you going through their phone?
Right. I remember this dude was cheating on his girlfriend with me, and he was at my house, and he was just like, I only can stay for like maybe an hour because we was just fucking. It was just sex. It wasn't like we gave a fuck about each other as people. And he was like, because, you know, my girlfriend, she tracks my phone and she gonna wonder why I've been here in this area for longer than an hour. And I was just like, why are you with her? What? If y'all don't trust each other? I mean, clearly she has reasons to not trust you because you came over here to suck some dick.
Yes, to get some dick, but, exactly.
You know what I mean? I was like, but why are you even putting yourself through this? Like, and he was just like, I don't know. He was even like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know anymore. It's just like, and they were just like going through those stuck motions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what though? Yeah. You know what he would have been trying to do? Because again, as much as you can sabotage a relationship by trying, sometimes you kind of try, but not really. So like they'll cheat, right? and they will not think about it, so they won't try as hard to cover it up. So it's kind of like they want to cover it up, but they don't care, so they kind of don't. It's weird.
Yeah, like they want to get caught to get that sense of relief to just get it over with.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
I mean?
They're not trying to get caught, but it's kind of like one of those. If I get caught,
but then like it depends on that person's state of mind, because I've been in that situation twice. One with a non-narcissist and one with another narcissist. And the non-narcissist, once they were caught, it was just like, okay, finally, and we understood each other. And with the narc, they're so fucked up, they're so different.
Yeah,
he got caught, but then he acted like he was sorry about it, and I was just like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, weird.
I would have got away with it.
That's insane.
They are insane.
Yeah, I have to tell you about my narcissist dating story a long time. And he is still in the picture after like 12 years. Like, he just messaged me again the other day. Like, it's just the most bizarre relationship. But anyway, move on. It's not even about me today. Move on.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Did he hit you with, what's up, big head?
He was like, I see you're in a good mood today. And I was thinking, like, why would you message me that? Like, where did that come from?
And what other mood would you expect me to be in?
Random message, dude. Random ass messages.
That's just him basically saying, I want to fuck again. That's all that was.
Not going to happen.
Good. Don't do it. Don't break up your happy polyamorous home.
Hell no. Not going to happen.
Pete, you over here being all extra quiet, man. What are your thoughts?
Yo, so here's the thing.
Hey, Pete, real quick. I feel like you like to watch. You just sitting here just...
No, because
he's into voyeurism.
Pete, I'm loving how you wear your stunner shades at night right now, Pete. I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. Like, Pete, you could get it. You could get it, Pete.
What is
okay?
Here's my thing. Like, I've been in both situations. I've been in relationships where, like, I didn't know what to do, so I self-sabotaged. And I've been in relationships where, like, I tried to fix it, but they were the ones self-sabotaging the relationship, and I had no choice but to end it. But at the end of the day, you have to take recollection of oneself. Is this what you want to do? Hey, check out. Hey, it's your life. You know what I'm saying? Live it.
You know what, though?
Check out.
You know what, though? In her defense, maybe she was less self-sabotaging and more telling her boyfriend, look, you ain't doing your job in bed, so I'm gonna get it elsewhere. And I'm gonna make it obvious, Either
she did. Sure. I was gonna call you Sharika. I've been doing that ever since I met you, calling you your wife's name. Christy said we only saw 41 seconds. Maybe she was really trying to tell him, come get this hot pocket before I give it away.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Dex. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you were going to say?
No, what I was going to say was also, too, you know what I mean? Some people like Jacobi and I were talking about the other day, like they get off on being toxic, causing an argument, going home and having like crazy, passionate sex afterwards. So that could also be another, you know what I mean? What do you call foundation for a great night? Well, so
he looked too soft for that to be a thing.
He was vanilla
very
bean.
Understanding. He'd have to be.
He was vanilla bean.
He'd have to drive it like, bitch, put your ass down. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jacobi? Why you? Hold on. So you see, he's like, "Ooh, well, listen."
This. You gotta have a trigger warning when you start talking about stuff like this.
maybe she was acting up because maybe the sex wasn't where it needs to be.
She was trying to live La Vida Loca.
Does that make sex an important portion of the relationship?
I want to say sex is extremely important, but it's kind of not, but it kind of is, but it's kind of not. But
it depends for me. It depends on what age I'm at, how long I've been in the relationship, because if I just started dating someone, the sex is important. It definitely is. But it's like, for example, I've been with my husband for 11 years. Say something happens, he's not able to, or I'm not able to, or whatever the case may be. That's a whole different story. initially dating, yes, it's important. But as your relationship has strengthened and that person has become your best friend, someone that you know is this your rock, you know what I mean? You find other ways to be intimate other than actual penetration. That's just my point.
Well, no, and that's good, and I'm glad you said that, because that was going to be my next question and kind of my caveat. Like, people say, well, sex isn't important. Bullshit. Sex is
Yeah,
important.
I think sex is important, but I just don't think it's not important. It's not everything. It's important.
Jacob,
you're right.
It's not everything, but it is one of the larger reasons people cheat. Imagine you get with
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you get with somebody. And,
I think it's the reason people cheat. Well, one of the main reasons. Yeah, there are other psychological.
Think about it. You get with somebody, and for 3 years you're smashing. It's not enjoyable. You're not coming. Eventually, you're gonna journey out there and try.
I would never wait 3 years to cheat.
Thank you.
If I'm not enjoying the sex, it ain't gonna take me 3 years to cheat on your ass.
Okay.
It'll take me 3 days.
No, exactly.
Wow.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Damn.
And if you don't fix it,
but see, this is the thing. So I had this I had this dude, right? And I tried to take the wholesome route. It was pre-hoe phase, right? And we met on my birthday. We went out and dated. It was great. And I wanted to take him seriously, right? So we dated for 3 months before we had sex. And it was so beautiful to me. And we really got to know each other and liked each other. Then we had sex, and it was just two different concepts of where you wanted it to be, right? In my head, I was like, yeah, okay, we finna have sex. He finna give me that porn gutting. And then in his head, he was like, I want to make love to him. So I'm laying there watching paint dry, bored as fuck, right?
Oh my God.
And then lo and behold, after a minute or two of it, my roommate pulled into the driveway honking and needed him to move the car. And I was like, saved by the horn, baby. Thank you, love. You know what I mean? And he left and ran out and moved his car and then came back. And I was just like, I'm tired. Let's go to sleep. So then we went to sleep. Then he tried to get some more booty for the past couple of days, because now he's thinking we can have sex now, right? And he was just like, what's wrong? Why don't you want to do it? And I was just like, well, how was it for you? And he thought it was good. I thought it was bad. And we just had two different perspectives. But I knew I shouldn't be with him, because I was like, well, I'm going to cheat on you because I like rough sex and you want to have library sex. And I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, and you know what? I get it. I do get it. I had met this. I had a friend of mine. We were deployed and we were talking one day, and she was saying that she was with her NCO had told her that her and her husband didn't have sex for marriage because sex doesn't matter. I'm like, that's absolutely insane. You're not gonna have sex with someone. You're gonna tie into a long-term situation. You're gonna commit to this person, and then come find out you guys aren't sexually compatible after the fact, and that'll ruin things.
I have a question to clarify for people, because I am not in the military like you three are. What is NCO?
Oh, I'm so
non-commissioned officer.
Non-commissioned officer, basically
like a sergeant.
Sergeant and above.
Yeah.
Or corporal and above, if that's how you want to go with it.
Got you.
But it was basically somebody in her chain of command.
Okay.
And I was like, your NCO is full of shit or stupid. And she was like, why would you say that? I said, because they are. That's stupid. That's stupid. You're going to wait, 2 years before you sleep with somebody and then find out that the sex is bad, because you have to understand, you can fix sex, but not everything in sex can be fixed.
Yeah.
You can fix bad technique. You can fix, coming too quick or taking too long. You can't fix someone whose penis is too small. You can't fix a micro dick.
Yeah. And what a surprise is that? What a surprise you wait 2 years. I'm glad. Well, I don't know. Jacobi and I did a show and I talked about my micro penis situation. And I'm so glad that I got it out the way within a month of knowing him, because honey, if I had wasted 2 months, I would have been fucking angry.
But see, and you should go check out the episode. It's on the Queer and the Queen. Christy was a guest host with me. But the irony of her experience and my experience with the micro penis was I still let him hit it. And to be honest with you, it wasn't bad. I told her in the video, me and him had sex 3 times that day. I mean, he got way more out of it than I did. But,
you see this face? This face is not intrigued.
But also I did say in the show as well, it was shallow of me only because he was so hot. You know what I mean? He was just so cute. He was so sweet. And then we would cuddle in between the little pokings and you know what I mean?
Tickle. That's not a poke. That is a tickle. He cannot poke you.
He do right. In between ticklings, we would cuddle.
Oh, you're so disrespectful. Well, here's the thing.
And he in the military. Woo, both times.
Well, y'all, we here talking about bad sex, but the question is, will good sex make you stay in a shitty relationship?
Yes. Yeah, like a dumbass.
Yeah, hell,
fucking yes.
Like a dumbass. Like a deer in headlights. Like a moth to the flame, honey. Shit.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
Hold on a second. You whores. You supposed to take a minute and think about that before you answer that. I didn't get the question out.
Thought about it.
Ask again.
No.
We're so passionate about it.
My best worst relationship was with the Scorpio. She's prior military too. She hit on me. This shit fucked me up. Usually, if you hit on me, I'm already not interested. I chase you. You don't chase me. It don't work like that.
Is that why you treat me the way you do? Is that why?
No, it's just my thing. So she asked me if I wanted to go to movies with her, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm good." But then she hit me with the white Henny, and I'm like, "You got white Henny?" So go over. We end up, doing our thing, and bro, the position she would put me in, she would go in.
Hold on, Pete.
She put you in position.
Yeah. Were you getting fucked, Pete?
She put you in position.
She bang you, Pete.
Pete, was she the aggressor? Did we?
Yes, she was highly aggressive. Did I not say she was a Scorpio? She was highly aggressive.
Wow.
Do you need to speak to somebody?
No, bro. I like to try new things. It was new for me. I was trying to find myself again. Like I was like, this ain't working. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try to be the passive one in the relationship, and it didn't work out because
so you were the ookie cookie.
Huh?
You were the ookie cookie.
Fuck you.
I'm shocked. I ain't gonna lie. I'm shocked. But I understand how you feel, Pete, because I have had, and I think we had this conversation before, Pete, but like I was in a situation. Mine was a Gemini. Thing is, I'm a Gemini. So it was a whole moment of like getting a dose of my own medicine, and it like it would fuck up your brain. I had to seek psychiatric help after that relationship because I would find myself listening to music, drunk in a window, just singing songs.
I swear.
Just like missing him, crying, remembering. And it wasn't even a relationship. It was the sex. You know what I mean? Like thinking about him fucking somebody else would just get me all pissed off. Like I was fucked up for a while.
Yo, like, for real, like end of that relationship.
He put it on me.
The end of that relationship, I got escorted off the premises by 3 sheriffs. Hold on, 3 sheriffs, and then I called the suicide hotline for the VA.
Jesus,
poor thing.
Been there.
Dang.
I called a suicide hotline one time just to talk
and
about the relationship. I don't understand why he's doing this. I thought it was real. For real.
Dang.
Hey, put your camera.
What happened to Pete?
Remember, I'm in Iraq, man. We got blackouts, man. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, after I called the VA, another set of police came to pick me up, and they took me to the psych ward for overnight stay. Yeah.
God damn.
That's how good it was.
Pete,
yeah.
Pete, you realize
been there, Pete. Been there.
I still wanted to go back.
Pete,
Me too, Pete.
Pete,
Shit.
you realize your old lady probably to watch this video, right?
But that's dead and gone. That was years ago. That was 2000.
He's been through therapy. He's recovered. He's okay now. He's in a great mental space.
Wow, you okay, Pete and Jacobi,
He
y'all.
said, no,
I'm
not.
fucking focused now.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too.
I've never been there ever in my life.
Not
You
that
know what I
bad.
would say?
Hold on.
What I learned about that, as far as me and Pete, is if sex is too good, it's nothing but it. For me, if sex is too good, I can't fucks with you because I'm weak, and it would be a distraction to everything important in my life. I will forget about bills, people. Like I would be distracted. I would lose myself, and it's like a drug. It's like being addicted to a drug.
I can't even judge you guys because I've been in a situation where I hooked up with someone who had a boyfriend, and it was so good that I was almost willing to let her ignore me for weeks on end, and was still like, "Hey, so what you doing tomorrow? I got to go to work, but I'll call off. I'll take the day off."
Okay, so you had one.
Yeah.
I didn't need to call the suicide prevention hotline, Pete.
Lucky you.
Well, apparently it wasn't that good.
Apparently it wasn't that. Yeah.
That shit was like crap.
And listen, and I don't want it. If it makes me do all of that, I don't want it.
You never had that?
I don't want it no more.
Never had it,
I don't want it no more.
No. I have done like stupid shit. Like, for example, stay in a relationship with someone that I know is toxic as hell, but not really. It was maybe for the intimacy, but after a while, I realized that I could get close to where Pete went, and I had to exit stage left because once I get to where Pete is at, it's prison after that. It's not even like the mental hospital. It's going to be prison.
And that's the thing too, though.
I had to stop.
My situation, I was not myself. When I would get mad, or like when I would find out like maybe he was with somebody else, I would just start thinking all these things about like that would have possibly ended me up in jail. Like it fucked up everything. It fucked up everything. And even though I knew my life was better without him, and I would be like happier when he wasn't around sometimes, as far as like the progression of life, when it came to my hormones, it was like I needed that booty hole so bad. I just wanted him. And it was so funny because it wasn't like I was dickmatized. I was fucking him. He wasn't laying it down on me. I was just addicted to the booty. I was addicted to the booty, just like I just want to slide back in there one more time.
so basically, I guess what you're saying is everyone here except for Christy has had that one person where they were like, "I'll let you slap my mom, and I might be okay with that as long as we kept this going."
They put it on you. They put it on you.
Like I think I told you on the other episode, like she put Viagra in my white Hennessy drink just so we could fuck.
Oh, it was her.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And I saw this shit. I'm looking at it like, is that Viagra? She's like, don't worry about it. Just drink up. I'm like, oh, okay.
He was like, okay, I'm just gonna drink it up. Dang.
Wait, where did she get Viagra from?
Huh?
Where did she get the Viagra from? That's my question here.
I mean, anywhere. The black.
She was into a million different things, man. Like she was into some shit, and I don't want to all that.
Guys get prescribed Viagra, not girls. Where did she get her Viagra from?
The black market.
You didn't care, did you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not
I
hard
didn't care, man. Like I said, she was
why would
like
he care? She was putting him in positions. He just said that.
Right.
She was putting him in positions.
I didn't even know I could be in those positions. Like I'm sitting there, like I'm having the time of my life. I'm like, oh my god, like.
Right, I know. We need to change the topic, man.
I done moved in with this chick.
I'm having PTSD.
Like,
I feel like Chrissy's sitting
head first.
I feel like Chrissy's sitting over here on a pedestal because she's like, you whores.
No. Wait, this is the thing. I am so happy that we're having this conversation and that Pete is being so transparent as well as Jacobi. But for a heterosexual man to say that he was in a relationship that is toxic with a woman that he could not leave, could not get off his mind. He was about to take his life just about at this point, end up having to leave with the sheriff at the psych hospital. Usually women are like that, like, and you don't see that soft, vulnerable side of men. And I'm glad that Pete is saying, look, men are out there that are vulnerable, that do get, caught up into this trap that is just so toxic and could really ruin the rest of your life. But I'm so glad, Pete, that you made it out alive, honey.
Chrystal,
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Because that is terrible.
I'm sorry.
Me
Chrystal,
too.
but we can. I feel like you just kind of showed me the difference between our levels of maturity, because you heard that. What I heard was Pete was folded up like a pretzel and fucked by some broad. That's what I heard.
I was cool with that.
That was the plan every time. That moment, girl, I mean, he used to do this one move on me where he would just get to bouncing and I'd just be laying there and he would tell his good, he'd just shove a pillow on my face and be like, shut up. And I'd just be laying there like, kill me, just kill me. I could die right now. Like, oh God.
Look, after this, Jacobi is going to be searching on Facebook through his phone. Like, where can I find him? Where is he at right now?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I blocked her from everything. She's not on my Facebook.
No, I'm not saying, bitch, same here. I couldn't search for him if I wanted to. I would have to go unblock him, and I'm not doing that to myself because I'm focused on my future and not on that piece of shit who destroyed my life.
You allowed him to destroy your life, honey.
And you know what's crazy? We worked at the same job together. That's how crazy it was.
You know what that sounds like?
That's the reason why you don't fuck at work.
Hold on. Here's it.
Only masturbate.
Hold on.
I helped her get that job.
And she fucked
Look
you.
what you did. Look what you did.
She did.
Yourself.
I have been there. I've done that, Pete. I've done. That's yes.
I have a firm. I've had that firm belief, even from EPR days. I don't shit where I eat. If I'm going there, we're not dating. I learned that the hard way, and I never did it again. Like, we can't date because we're in the same school. Nah.
That's right.
Yes,
nah, because you're not gonna check me in front of my homies. Nah, it's not. No.
It sounds like everyone here, except for Christy, apparently, has made some poor choices.
That's how you live and learn.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I got out of it, and I'm proud of myself because I was very much stuck for a long time. And I don't look at it like that. I look at it as like I'm a survivor who made it through some trauma.
Jacobi, you kind of have to look at it like that. At the end of the day, we've all made poor choices. It's not the choices that you have to focus on, it's how we reacted after that. It's the reaction to the choices and the effects thereof.
Definitely.
You understand?
Definitely.
A lot of people will make poor choices and completely bypass it, kind of like it didn't happen, like it's not important. But you know what? Poor choices and their effects was something that Pete decided he wanted to talk about. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to you, my young man. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you put the topic in.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, for example, this is not so much for our generation, but the ones after us, like sexting and stuff like that. Not saying it's a bad thing, but understand when you send that photo, you've relinquished all what you call it,
control
rights,
all control of that. And depending on the recipient, it could be not just one recipient, it could be a million recipients just like that. And not saying it's a bad choice, but it's a choice that you have to consciously think about, like, hey, your body, your privacy can be put out there just like that. And that's just one instance. You know what I'm saying? So for another one, like say you decide to have sex with this young man or young woman, whoever, whatever the case. Is that something that you want to do? Or is it something that you got coerced into doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to add to
I've been coerced.
Go ahead.
No, go. I've been coerced into doing something that I didn't really want to do, but I took responsibility for it because can't nobody make my dick hard without me wanting to.
That's not true.
It.
That's not true.
No,
that's not true.
I feel like I feel like if my dick is hard, clearly I want to do this.
Nope.
No.
Erections are involuntary.
No. I
are involuntary. They're a reaction to your.
Then I've been raped.
And you enjoyed it. Just say I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm into a lot of shit that we will not discuss on this complicated Discord.
Can I?
Hold on. Let me rebut with that one, Jacobi. If a girl, comes in the midst of being raped, did she want that? Because that happens too.
That's so weird.
That's yeah,
See?
but you do have a point.
I don't think a girl would. I guess that's. I mean, I guess
It happens.
I guess it can happen.
It does
like
happen.
if you tie some girl down against her force and you started flicking that bean, ain't nothing gonna happen. She couldn't help it. You know what I mean?
Something's gonna happen. Can I just say something about poor choices real quick? Do you mind that I say something, Pete, about poor choices? I just want to.
No, it's an open conversation. Just say whatever you got to say. Fuck Pete.
About. Well, I just don't want to hijack his topic. What I want to say about poor choices is, for example, and just hear me out. Don't beat me when I say this, okay?
Oh.
If you're going to cheat, for example, right? And you intentionally text from your phone that you share a plan with your girlfriend, you know she's going to see it on the phone bill, right? Or, for example, you let a girl ride in your car and she wore this very strong perfume and that seatbelt, when it crosses over and your girl jumps in the car, like, wait a minute, I don't know this smell. What is this? It's like things like that. I think men or women, they don't think about. I'm not saying I'm a professional cheater, but I'm just saying poor choices, like people don't think things through. Like, for example, Sharika was telling me this story one time. She's talking to this girl. This is before her and I. And her ex came over and the girl that she had in her bed before left her panties in the bed, like at the foot of the bed where like Sharika wouldn't have looked or seen it. And then her ex came over like, dang, what's this? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to be sneaky with things that you're doing, you have to make the right choice, although you're doing something wrong.
I want to know who gets phone bills anymore.
You do. You can log into your phone bill. Verizon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people get a mail to them.
Yeah.
It's been years for me.
Okay, first of all,
but also I've never had a shared account.
Let me go ahead and fill you guys in. You can look at a shared account online. You don't need a phone bill for that shit, for one.
Okay.
And number two, it's because people are stupid, okay? Whenever we start thinking about sex, we throw reckless abandonment out the goddamn window and don't consider the if, ands,
well, maybe not. Maybe not, though, because in a real G's mind, right? Well, not in a real G's mind, but in a real sneaky mind, they may think, if I start acting like I have something to hide, then they'll figure out that I'm hiding something.
It's not about hiding something.
Let me just play it cool.
Hold on. Think about this,
Jacobi. Do everything normally, because why does she need to go look at the phone bill as long as I stay?
Jacobi, it's not. No. It's not that. It's not that. It's like she said, the seat belt and the panties, right? Consider this. If you share a car with someone, right, and they wear perfume or cologne or whatever, whenever you get in the car and you pull it over, you're obviously gonna be like, ooh, that smells nice. But then you never consider that you had a side chick in the other car seat that doesn't wear the same cologne. These things don't run through your head when you're doing fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
So,
no.
You do it like you don't even consider until they're like, hey, what's that smell? And they're like, oh, I gave Dave a ride the other day and his girl hugged him, and that's her. Then we sound fucking stupid because we're here trying to pull some dumb shit out of our ass to not get punched in the throat.
It is like one poor choice after another. For example, I would not text anyone something that they could use against me later. If I was cheating, do you think I'm going to be texting or in DM that someone could screenshot? People in the world of social media now, you have to be like 10 steps ahead about how you're going to move like in a sneaking way. I'm not saying I'm a professional sneaker. I'm just saying that, if you make one bad decision or poor choice, you have to know how you're going to cover that.
Chrystal, you're giving the keys. She's like, hey, you want to cheat? This is how you do. I'm not saying I'm going to cheat, but if you wanted to, this is the route you take.
Wasn't we just talking about leverage the other day?
What happened?
No, we were just talking about that leverage, like having leverage over something or somebody. And that's it right there.
Yeah. There's this one guy that I messed with, and he was cheating on his person. And he basically brought his type of soap.
Hold on. Stop.
What?
Are you telling us you are a side bitch?
Well, no, I was open. Like, it was this.
It doesn't matter. You were still
together.
You were still a side chick because his main chick didn't. You were a side piece.
Petty,
let me tell you what.
petty.
Let me tell you what happened. Right? He brought the soap from bought the soap that he uses at home. Went to the store, bought the soap. So when we were done, he was able to shower with that same soap. That when he got back home, because she always sniffs. So
you know what you
That's
just
a
reminded
thing
me
for
of.
real?
Stop. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're missing some points here.
Oh yeah,
You-
sniffing your dick to make sure, or just because you like smells.
Wait,
yeah,
hold on.
that's a real thing.
Hold on. How did you know all of this? Did you find this out prior or while you were in the relationship or after?
who for me?
Yeah, for you.
Wait, ask the question again. I'm sorry.
Did you find out about the soap thing while you were messing with him or after?
Yeah, that night when we were together, like he brought everything out. Like
So you knew you were a side piece. Is
oh yeah, I knew that. Like I knew that. I knew that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But
Ain't
this
nothing
is
wrong
the
with
thing
that.
though. Wait, hold on. A side piece is when you have like frequency and expectations and things like that. Like it was literally maybe a 2 or 3 time thing, like months apart. It wasn't anything that was like consistent, anything like that.
Yeah,
so
That's still a side piece.
Nah, that was friends with benefits.
I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
but I mean, this is what I will. I rarely agree with Dex, but if you
Whatever.
are sleeping with a married man or a man in a relationship or a woman in a relationship, either way it goes, once, twice, all the time, you the side dish.
that's okay.
Thank
As
you.
long
Hey,
as that was good.
And that's okay.
Hold
It's
on.
all right. I'm
Hold
fine
on.
with that.
Hold
You know
on.
what I mean? But you know
Well,
what a
let
bad
me-
habit was? Because you just reminded me when you was talking about soap. That
Listen,
dude
hold on,
that I
Jacobi,
was
hang on real quick. Before you say that, let me be the first to welcome Christy down here to hell with the rest of us.
That's okay. That is okay. I'll take it. Express ticket
I
to
wasn't
hell.
gonna let that one go. I had to bring you just I had to bring you
Come
down
on
with
in, girl. It's warm
It's
in
okay.
here.
It's okay.
Yes.
it. But go ahead,
I should have
Jacobi.
made horns in my hair.
No, I was just thinking about the whole cheating thing and like, the phones and, keeping stuff and just like if you're a professional or not. And I was not a professional because I remember the whole soap thing, like that guy, there was a point where we were both sleeping with other people and we knew it, but we weren't telling each other and we were lying to each other about it. And I remember he came over and there was some different soap and we had, even though we were both Geminis, we only had one similarity, and then we would get to stuttering when we were lying. And he
Lord.
found this soap in my bathroom, and he was just like, "Jacobi, who the fuck's been over here?" And he pulled this soap, and I was like, "No, nobody, no." Like, I just bought that at the Walmart because
You can't even talk clear. Oh Lord.
Didn't even know this shit was in there. Some motherfucker had left it probably the day or two before because I was
Oh,
fucking
my
somebody
goodness.
different every day. Yeah.
Yeah. Social media world make it so hard to do anything cheating wise. It definitely, people make poor choices now and they regret it later.
You know what though? Not always do they regret it. I knew this one guy who would he would cheat on his girl, and whenever she caught him, he'd be like, "Why the fuck was you looking though? Why you looking? What the fuck you looking for?"
That's a narcissist.
Exactly.
I love
That's a
that. That is beautiful.
Exactly.
That's a narcissist.
Beautiful. No,
They
it's
do
sick,
that.
but it's
Instead of
beautiful.
acknowledging the wrong that they've done, they flip it on you. Narcissists do that.
And then you feel bad for going through their phone, which you shouldn't have anyway. But then, and then they turn out gaslighting you too. So
it depends on your state of mind, right? Because I had this exact thing happen with that dude where we got into this huge fight. I threw him the fuck out. And then as soon as I slammed the door and he left and went and stormed away and went to his car, I turned around and on my kitchen counter was his phone. And I picked that bitch up and I was like, I bet you he's stupid enough not even to have a code. And I opened that bitch and it opened right the fuck on up. And I just went through that motherfucker and I found all this shit. But then again, because that booty was so good, I went into this devilish, crazy mode. And I wanted to kill all these motherfuckers he was talking to, like 3 different girls, like this other gay guy. And I was just like, instead of thinking, you're a piece of shit, I was thinking these motherfuckers talking to him.
exactly.
Exactly. Like, that's my booty.
That was your way out, but you didn't want it to be your way out. You blamed them instead of him.
But then, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I really did. But
don't incriminate yourself, honey.
Yeah. And that was that. And all of a sudden his phone was broken. Oops.
There you go.
Well. Here's the thing. I feel like Jacobi, your crazy was authorized because you're beautiful. Now,
That's true.
Now, I think when people go ahead and start messing with good-looking people, they accept the fact that they might have a couple of screws loose. They might.
It's true.
So, which leads to the final topic. Does crazy come standard with beautiful?
No.
Really?
Standard, I don't think it's standard. Possible is damn sure possible, because that was exactly what my last relationship was with me. We were two Geminis. I remember actually one day I was going off and going crazy over some shit, and he was just like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you like this? You're the coolest psycho I ever met." And I was just like, "I don't know. It's the booty. You did this to me." Like, you know what I mean? But I have met some beautiful, beautiful people who were just very humble and not,
Let me tell you something. I used to work with this young lady. She was absolutely gorgeous. Now, mind you, I was married at this point in time. And I remember I was telling you guys she was my work wife, right?
Yeah.
So she told me it was her and it was this gay guy that used to always talk, right? And I love the gay dude because he was extremely honest with me. Like, I'm like, "Hey, what you doing, man?" "I'm thinking about sucking your dick." And I'm like, "Hold on a second. Whoa. Wait, what now?" He was blunt, and I respect it.
That's sexual harassment.
It's okay. I like the options. Don't judge me, Jacobi.
I like the options.
Anyway, it's good to have options. Listen,
kids. Options.
That's how I threaten my wife. "Oh, you know what? I will go to this guy. He been trying to hit me up for years. Okay, you better get your shit straight."
I'm a wanted man by many.
Right.
Exactly. But no, so
you ain't the only one in town, bitch.
Right. But the reason I say that was because so they would have conversations, and separately they would tell me it was weird. They would both tell me the conversations they would have, right? So one day she came up and she was like, she was like, "You're my work husband, but like, even if I wanted to, we could never ever hook up." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "You are a pretty heartbreak. You're a very good looking guy. You look like a stripper. I feel like you would smash and I would go absolutely crazy and I'd start like stabbing bitches at work because they're trying to flirt with you. And I couldn't do that." And I was like, "Well, that took a left turn." And she was absolutely gorgeous. And I'm starting to believe that, you know what? Yes, when it comes to, because you know what it is? When people are too beautiful, they get hit on all the time. And when they get into relationships, because even the most beautiful people will get cheated on. So
Beyonce has been cheated on. Halle Berry's been cheated on. It's not about, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly. But that's what I'm saying, though. A lot of the times when you're good looking, you have this mentality of nobody's gonna cheat on me. Why would they look at me? I'm sexy. And then when they do cheat, you don't know how to take it, so it goes straight left.
Yeah.
It fucks with if beauty has, again, humble or narcissistic, right? If it's just a humble person who knows beauty phase and I'm beautiful and I just got lucky with genetics, such as myself, or if it's a psychopath who just thinks that their shit don't stink, it has a huge different factor of the way that they navigate through the world and the way they treat people. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't think that it's standard. I have met more beautiful people who, and I think it depends on your upbringing. You know what I mean? Like,
how humble you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
So, how I feel about it? Likely, highly likely, but it's not fact. Because here's the thing. Like old boy said, if you're pretty and you know you're fine, like you know you a dime, you a dime. Your mama must be at a quarter because the dollar's a dime. Yeah. And you get with somebody and you know that you're lesser. You know that this lesser.
Wow.
Lesser.
You're not deserving of somebody,
you know they don't even really deserve you. And they cheat on you. Yeah, you ready to go to prison for this guy. And vice versa. And I've seen it happen. So yes, I feel like crazy comes standard with beautiful, and it's highly likely that it happens.
Hey, Christy,
Yes.
you're a beautiful young woman.
I'm torn.
Thank you.
Are you
Not at all.
You're not a little unhinged.
No, not at all.
I don't buy that. I don't know if I believe that
No.
completely.
You know what? We're gonna
I
have to
believe
have
it.
one of my exes or my husband on the show so you could ask him, am I a little bit unhinged? Because
I was gonna say because I don't think because what makes her not unhinged is because she doesn't get jealous.
yeah.
And she's not jealous because her mind and her heart are open.
Yeah.
Now, I cannot say the same for myself.
We know that, honey.
Because
we know that.
I can't say the same for myself.
You know what? I get unhinged for things that probably other people don't get unhinged for. But it's definitely not like relationship based or anything like that.
Okay, so the question, no, because on The Queer and the Queen, you had said things that turn you on as like thoughtfulness. So do you get unhinged when he don't do the dishes or some shit?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like so I will tell you what things that would make me so angry is like if I found out like my husband lied about something, or for example, like, and he's never done this, but I had an ex before that would just spend ridiculously. Like that shit will make me cut you, shoot you, and stab you. I don't play with my money, things like that. But relationships, no, because I don't own anyone. I don't like. I don't know. I think my mind frame is just different when it comes to relationships. So yeah.
But you know what's so weird is that I used to be that way, right? I was just like, I can't walk through life holding a motherfucker's hand. If they gonna cheat, they gonna cheat. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. Boils down to that. But then again, back to me and Pete, and that one time, I got that crack booty.
That was it.
I flipped out and I wanted to kill the world.
I'm fucking honest. I'm half Nigerian, half Belizean. I was raised in Belize. I was in primary school. I pulled out an ice pick out of dude because he was fucking with a girl of mine. That's how jealous I am. In primary school.
That is insane. That is insane.
Yes. So
I sent some red flags. I'm about to go hit up DM.
I've grown.
Good. That's what I was going to say. I'm glad you've grown.
I've evolved.
He's going into a bigger psycho.
I mean,
how to cover his tracks, maybe.
I've grown knowing that I can't stop somebody from loving me and being with me. If they want to go, go.
Yeah.
You know,
The fact that you're wearing glasses and you just rolled up your sleeves, tell me you're still a killer. I'm worried.
I'm a fucking monster. I said that.
You did.
I am the thing that goes bump in the night. I'm cool with that.
You definitely did say that.
The
And I
thing
believe
that
you.
goes bump in the
You know
night.
what's crazy about that, Pete? You're the monster, yet I'm the asshole to everyone else. I don't get it.
See, Dex, you keep saying that. You keep saying that you're an asshole, but the truth be told, and Pete, you even said one day that you're an asshole by nature. I don't buy it. I really just don't buy it. I think, Dex, you're an asshole by choice and design. And I think Pete is an asshole if provoked, but not like by nature. I just don't buy it. But then again, something that these people don't know about us, none of us have ever physically met each other yet.
I've met you, Jacobi. Oh my God, I've met you.
Dex keeps saying that.
Both went to the same primary school and high school together.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
And I've met Pete. Me and Pete were deployed together when he got choked out by a skinny.
Okay, well, I've never met any of y'all. And Dex claimed he met me, which could be true because I'm unforgettable. But
okay.
I don't. But I do not recall meeting Dex. Slipped my mind.
Look. I feel like crazy does come beautiful. My wife, absolutely beautiful. She is off her rocker. Absolutely insane. I worry about her killing me in my sleep at night. It doesn't help that I'm annoying as shit, but still, crazy is crazy.
Crazy is crazy.
I guess I'm just not beautiful because I don't come with crazy.
I didn't say they're mutually exclusive. I can't say you can't be beautiful and not crazy. I have met some people now, don't get me wrong, but I think all of us have the potential to be
You ain't never met a
I'm
man that
finished.
made you want to like chop up his clothes and rip his sheets up and burn his car and slice
Why
his
are you
dick
so
off.
specific, Jacobi? Oh
No.
my God.
No.
These are things that, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. These are
No.
things that crossed my mind when I was in that fucked up space with that. Like, I remember one day he did some shit and I just gathered all his shit up and he was coming over to get it. And I gathered all his shit up and threw it at the front door. Like, just screaming and all that shit. Like, from Waiting to Exhale, throwing all his shit at the door and fuck you and da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's too much. That's too much
times
energy.
you've made love to me. 967 times you've made, just going off. And then like 5 minutes before he got there, I was like, let me get this shit from this door real quick for this motherfucker.
You know what? I will tell you, one of my toxic traits is kind of like, the more crazy you are, the more I kind of like it. It's kind of like, if she wanted to stab a bitch for me, then she must really love me. Oh my God. What? She wanted to go to prison for me.
I told Christy on the show, I'm not attracted to the toxicity of the relationship, but I'm kind of attracted to the toxicity of the relationship.
I'm gonna tell you right now. All right.
Oh, he done had to take the glass.
He took his glasses off for that one.
Off. He took his stunners off. What's up?
This one time in a relationship, right? We were arguing, and this chick, she slaps the shit out of me. My dick got hard. Like,
Pete, I have been you.
You are kidding me.
I have been you, Pete. What? Oh my God. I understand. Oh.
That told me a lot right there.
I understand. I told
that shit.
I told Chris I was in a relationship once and we got into a physical altercation, pushing, throwing shit across the room, punched each other a few times, everything. And then I threw him out and he left. And as I'm watching him walk away out the window, I'm just standing in the window with a heart on like, damn, come back so I can fuck you right now. Like, psycho though. It's psycho. It's psycho.
Let me tell you this.
Wow.
My wife tells all her people at the job, my husband don't play about me. So fuck with me if you want to. So one night, her and one of the guys got into an argument, and the guy's like, "You acting like a bitch." And I was like, "Hey, babe, do you want me to like hop in an Uber?" And she's like, "No, it's okay. I don't need you going to jail tonight. It's fine." And I knew that was kind of like her brag. Like, listen, my husband will kill everyone in this building. Y'all leave me the fuck alone. Right. I think everyone likes a little bit of that crazy in them. I think they do.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you. Christy, again, you might be above the rest of us, but
no, I'm not.
I call shenanigans.
I'm just so glad that I'm listening to men speak this way.
I mean,
well, this is what we do on the Complicated Discord.
Look, and it's very, very complicated based on all three of your perspectives today.
Listen, sometimes it just be like that. It's best for me to say it.
Yeah.
But I will say this. For all gay single men out there who watching this and like this butter pecan skin. I'm a changed woman. I'm different. I'm not who I used to be. I'm ready to settle down.
Hey,
ready to settle down and have some kids.
Unfortunately, I'm taking. I'm off the shelf.
Yes, you're a taken man.
I'm taking. I'm sorry.
Look, listen. Now, at the end of the day, yeah, you're right. Crazy might not come hand in hand with beautiful, but a lot of the times it is highly expected. It is highly expected. That or dumb. To be honest with you, that or dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Usually, beautiful people don't have great personalities. Now that might be an over.
My personality is bomb as fuck.
I'm not saying always. I'm
Hello.
just saying sometimes. You know, their personalities.
You couldn't package me up if you wanted to. I'm original, honey.
100%.
Original.
100%. Christy, you got that personality. 100%.
Thank you. Thank you, boo. I was born with this shit.
So, you know, long story short, beauty and crazy aren't exclusive to each other.
No.
But most of the time they do come hand in hand. Let's just say that.
Yeah, from what y'all just said, I believe you.
On a quick side question. Have you ever been fucked the shit out of by an ugly motherfucker?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Oh,
yeah.
Me too.
The chick I was telling you about, she was ugly as fuck. But yo, like I said, it was just so much.
It's that position that she folded you in. That's
it was
what
that
did
pretzel roll. It was that
That's
pretzel
what did
roll.
You did not know your potential until she came and put you in that position.
Bro, I'm telling you, I kind of suffer from PTSD about this shit. Like, I have post-traumatic stress from this shit. Like,
you know,
I believe it.
I'm not trying not to be shallow, right? So I had sex with a dude, and you know, I when someone's unattractive, I like to use the phrase Quasimodo-ish, but he really didn't look like Quasimodo. But I tell you, after that sex, he had me looking for the clock tower, girl, because I was just like,
your whole perspective, right, Jacobi? It changes your whole perspective.
Where Igor at? Ding dong. Ding dong.
Waiting for him to swing through.
Right.
Well,
your whole perspective changes.
Well, with that, we are going to call it a show right here. Hey, thank you for joining us, and please come back and join us again next week on Complicated Discord.
Crazy.
Peace.